I'm going to ask you, Dr. Agus, are we going to be dead? Are we going to survive this thing?
So I am proud of America, right? America has stepped up. We've all social distanced. We're in our houses and we're fighting back this crazy, crazy virus. There will be a test soon to see who has immunity, who had the virus. And that'll be key to understanding what's happening in the country.
You'll know if you had the virus or not, and you'll know if you have antibodies to the virus.
That's what this test will show. It's, called a post-exposure test, and it's going to change everything.
How long will this take to implement?
The CDC started doing it over this last weekend, and I think you'll see it scaled over the next couple of weeks pretty dramatically.
I was under the impression that even if you have antibodies to this thing, and let's say you had it already, you can easily get it again.
If you have immunity, there's no evidence you can get it again. What I think you're referring to is that people who had it and got better, about 30 days later, they could still find some virus on them. It doesn't mean there's live virus. It doesn't mean you're infectious. It doesn't mean the virus is causing a problem. It means that there's some remnants of the virus there.
Are we transmitting to animals, and are animals capable of transmitting back to us?
What we know is that cats can carry this virus. That was shown about a couple weeks ago. We don't know if they're infectious, but we know they can catch it from us, and we know they can get lethargic or lose energy with it.
Chris Cuomo says he thinks he can fight the virus by staying active and not just by staying in bed and giving up. Is there any truth to that, or is that a bad way to look at this thing?
No question about it. I think the more active you are, the better you're going to do. You don't have to get sweaty or get your heart rate up. Just walking, whether it be an apartment or the backyard, is critical to fighting the virus and keeping your immunity up prior to the virus.
I'm finding it hard to find Clorox wipes. What can you use in your house to get this fucking virus out of my house?
When you have things brought in, you want to wipe down afterwards. Soap and water are just as good as anything. This virus has an envelope around it. It's enclosed in this protein. That soap degrades like that.
Is it still okay to take ibuprofen if you get this, or do you rather have people take Tylenol?
Well, the World Health Organization backed off on their advice to say don't take ibuprofen. And so right now there is zero data that ibuprofen or any of that we call the non-steroidals have a negative effect.
I'm walking the other day. Some guy comes up behind me jogging, and literally he was 2 feet away from me when he ran by, and I got really pissed off. He should have moved 6 to 8 feet away from me, shouldn't he have?
Technically, yes. He should have. And this is the problem, right? We're only as good as the weakest link. And so if one jogger gets cocky and says, I'm the one moving at a fast pace and I'm just going to run through everybody else, we're all in trouble.
Am I considered elderly?
We're considering elderly in this, probably around 70.
Oh, good. So I'm not elderly.
Not yet. No.
Are you saying that to make me feel better?